is there still space for instruments such as yours to improve in terms of effectiveness and efficiency? And how has this evolved over the years?
There absolutely is. A lot of the products that we've developed and that we are currently working on have started as a very simple need in the industry, something that has been historically done one way in say, a manual fashion. I'm not sure if you can see in the shop behind me, we've got one of our automated filling systems for specialty gas filling. We call it the auto blend cell. And what this started as was just a manual fill panel for doing specialty gas blending of gravimetric mixtures, anything from rare gases to hydrocarbons to emissions monitoring gases. And over time, the product has evolved with a need for repeatability, accuracy that can't always be provided by a manual system. So incorporating levels of automation into just say the weighing platform of a system is a step in a direction. Adding on gradual benefits to a system with automated valve controls and things like that has been huge. So there's going to absolutely be room for improvement as the years go on, especially as new and emerging technologies come out. We've constantly been working with our suppliers and our vendors on equipment from scales to pressure transducers and other metrological equipment within the products to make sure that as demand increases and tolerances become tighter from end users, where impurities in gas mixtures and things like that are such a concern, and gas tolerances are becoming a tighter thing than they have been historically, on top of an already tight tolerance market with just being the spec gas industry. We're constantly trying to look for new ways to just shave off tenths of a percent of accuracy and things like that that would oftentimes be overlooked or just stated as a is what it is type thing. So as we've been working with our end users, systems that typically weren't always considered a need for automation or some system that would need that repeatability have become. And again, not only because of the industry's changing demands, but also just because of the ability for employees and labor to operate the equipment. So on a day-to-day basis, we've been seeing inquiries for new equipment that might not exist right now that we've been working with a lot of major companies on developing. Everything from large specialty gas operations that are filling into tube trailers down to disposable cylinder filling, liquid hydrocarbon blends for the pipeline and oil industry. And these are historically things for those of you that aren't as involved in those parts of the industry, things that have been done manually and require a very labor intensive process. So it's not I guess it's just a tough thing to automate it first. And so with our experience, we've been working to try to improve that. So I think as the industry continues to change and as new products become available and on demand, we're going to constantly see our equipment, everything from filling equipment to cylinder handling, material handling, to analytical automation, increasing on top of what it already has. It seems like over the past couple of years, at least the past 5 years pre-pandemic, we've seen a huge trend in automation of analyzing gas mixtures. As opposed to having a manual system and worrying about transcription errors or analytical inaccuracies, the industry is definitely trending towards the repeatability on that end as well. So not just on the cylinder filling, material handling end, but also on the analytical and the paperwork process side of things. So I don't think it's ever going to slow down, and I think there's always going to be room for growth, especially with improvements in regards to the equipment, the automation, the analytical, and everything like that.